China's latest hand in a tech war with the US has taken effect. Starting August 1st, special licenses are needed to buy the country's gallium and germanium, two rare metals whose compounds are used in everything from smartphones to space electronics. Gallium is used in a variety of digital hardware, such as cell phones and electric vehicles. Germanium is used in products like optical fibers and infrared camera lenses. Now, China produces 60% of the world's germanium and 80% of the world's gallium, which makes Beijing's controls a clear shot at Western economies.
This is one of the main cards I would have expected them to play. It's demonstrating Beijing's ability and the leverage that it has here, that it has a strong hand.
Beijing's restrictions are causing the most concern in the semiconductor industry. Both gallium and germanium are essential for making the chips that power practically all electronic devices, and some chip companies are already feeling the effects.
I think a lot of the customers are basically in Japan. These are the huge companies who make like the gallium compound wafers. So for them, it's quite vital, right? But again, some of these applications are also very vital for China.
China is in a precarious position when it comes to semiconductors. The US and China are in a fight for global tech supremacy. But experts say Beijing is years behind in fully making their own advanced chips. And US President Joe Biden's CHIPS Act, enacted a year ago, was a deliberate move to bring semiconductor production home and break China's grip on the manufacturing supply chain. While gallium and germanium are important, Beijing's latest countermeasure won't go as far as to disrupt Western chip production. In fact, some producers are already finding other ways to get what they need.
People are finding out, how to, I would say, harvest it, or how to basically get this product out. One opportunity is also like recycling.
But some industry leaders have called on Washington to avoid further restrictions that may hurt domestic and allied businesses. They fear further moves to squeeze Chinese tech could lead to export bans for other, more irreplaceable minerals, like lithium used in batteries and green technologies.
This is just a good time for us to think about, think more broadly about China's influence on some of these supply chains and think about how much we're willing to accept that.
It'll take a couple of months to see the full effects of Beijing's restrictions. But what's already clear is that chipmakers will need to innovate not just in their tech. Now they need to get creative about the materials they use and where to get them. Patrick Chen and Joyce Zhen for Taiwan Plus.